Now, you may not have considered how well does your client breathe, but we have to bear in mind that across all modalities in health, how we breathe is going to impact. Say, for example, you're a dietitian and you're helping your clients to manage their weight better. If your client has got poor breathing and open mouth posture, that's going to impact their sleep. With poor sleep quality, they're waking up feeling fatigued. They've got an increase in ghrelin. They have a reduction of leptin, so it stimulates their appetite. But also because they're tired, they're more likely to gravitate towards foods that are going to give them instant energy, hence sugar, carbohydrates, etc. So you can see, can you lose weight if you have less than optimal breathing patterns? Can you lose weight if you've got poor sleep? So that's just an example with weight loss. If you're a physical therapist and your client is coming in, you're seeing that your client is really breathing in the upper chest and reduced recruitment of the diaphragm. Why is your client breathing that way? Is it because of sitting at an office desk during the day? Is it because of stress? Or could they have poor breathing from a biochemical point of view? Could they have an increased drive to breathe? Could their sensitivity to carbon dioxide be quite high? And with that then, they're typically going to engage in breathing faster and breathing harder. And they will feel that they are not getting enough air. So when they say to you, I just feel I can't take a deep breath, that's not necessarily a biomechanical issue. That also can be a biochemical issue. So if your client is coming in with faster breathing, but frequent sighing as well, that implies that they've got poor breathing from a biochemical point of view. But of course, it's never just biochemical. You will also have the biomechanical. Because the person is feeling that they're not getting enough air, they're going to drive their breathing up to the upper chest to try and compensate. But upper chest breathing is faster breathing. There's so much air wasted to dead space. It's inefficient, it's uneconomical, and it's just feeding back into the breathing pattern. But coming back to the physiotherapist, so if your approach is solely on improving recruitment of the diaphragm, can you achieve a long-term outcome, a successful outcome, if you don't address the person's breathing from a biochemical point of view? So in your assessment, for example, do you measure the control pause? Do you have the client fill out the perceived breath mastery scale or an McKeown questionnaire? Are you assessing their breathing from a high-low test, for example, or other tests to assess breathing patterns? Another aspect with upper chest breathing, of course, is mouth breathing. So if your client has got a stuffy nose, which is going to cause them to breathe through an open mouth, and open mouth breathing is inevitably going to cause upper chest breathing. We always, in practical experience, the science has yet to catch up. There's 2 or 3 papers looking at what's the difference, nose versus mouth, in terms of the biomechanics, upper chest or optimal recruitment of the diaphragm. And those 2 or 3 papers are showing that yes, open mouth breathing is driving breathing more into the upper chest. Nose breathing increases recruitment of the diaphragm. So now your client who is coming in with poor breathing from a biochemical point of view, open mouth posture, you want to improve their breathing from a biomechanical point of view, but if you only focus on the biomechanics, you may not get the outcome you want because you've got 2 factors that are causing that person to upper chest breathe. And to address upper chest breathing, we need to improve breathing from the mouth to the nose, and we need to improve breathing from a biochemical point of view as well.